Hello everybody and welcome to another Sherlock Holmes Chapter 1 playthrough. We're picking it up after we did the whole Sherlock remembering he has a back garden thing, and I said last time we were going to maybe do a couple of side missions. I've changed Sherlock's clothes, I've given him a shave so his face doesn't look all dirty. It just looks like he's stuck. Well, it actually looks like he's got lots of little like ants or spiders sitting on his face in some cutscenes. It's kind of bad. So yeah, I want to do this treasure hunt first. Here's the thing. This high tower here, I can't find it anywhere. We are going to keep on looking. Just going to bump the volume up a wee bit as well because it might be a bit low. Ever since my OBS issues with Stream Deck that I can't fix for reasons of being on Windows 10, not 11, all my macros for volume changing, for switching to game feeds are done. They're screwed up, and I can't fix it. So, not until I upgrade to Windows 11, which will be coming soon. Anyway, this tower is the only one. I want to do these Treasure Island ones first. This is stage 1. I know where some of this stuff is. I mean, that one there, I'm pretty sure I could find. That's the old bridge. I haven't actually been there to look yet, but I have been to confirm all these other places. I had to run around and find this one, but I found it. I kind of knew that would be down by the marina. You know, that one would be the park near the theatre. This one I figured was either going to be the town square or the Navy Yard. It's the Navy place. It's the square there. That one, I thought, is that the pirate ship that they had as kids? It is, but I also looked elsewhere first until I came across an identical model to this, but in different looking setting, and I was like, okay, I was looking for a little rowboat, because you don't really get a sense of scale, but that's a bigger, one of those bigger, you know, sloop type ships. This one took me a while, but I found it. But this one, it looks like a tower on its own in some crowded back streets. And it looks old town. So, I don't know. But anyway, I do actually, while I was there, need to pin this because we're here first. I figured I'd start it here, and it's supposedly among these rocks. This is supposedly where the treasure is. Oh, yep, there it is. I see you.
We found the treasure. You and I make a good team.
I got an eye patch. Yarr. Where is it? Where is it? It's going to be here. Yes. Venom Sherlock. Excellent. Now he just needs a, you know, a mechanical right arm. Was it left? It was left, wasn't it? He lost. Yeah, you lose the left arm. That's it. Yeah. And then we can do rocket arm punch. That'd be good. So we got that one. The Lion Monuments, well, there's this one here first, is literally this bridge area here, I think. Oh, get out of the way, child. Move yourself. Yep. I was just checking my recording was actually going. Because that would suck. That would absolutely suck. That means I'd have to rely on the Twitch stored VOD for YouTube. We're probably going to need to go down here. And I can't. Well, okay. I mean, it's definitely this bridge, right? In fact, looking at that image, look at it. You see the little thing hanging, the logs hanging off at the side from that little crane? That's there. So it's actually down there. Aha! So we can get through over there. Nice. So I'm gonna run around and get all these as much as I can. That's not the right way. Just, can I get through here anyway? Yes! Excellent. Excuse me, don't mind me coming through. Carry on enjoying your tea. Oh, move, child! Smack. Get out of the way. Right, it's down here near this tree, right? On this edge. Here, there it is.
It was in the very place marked on the treasure map.
I mean, it would be a pretty useless map, John. If they did. If it was somewhere else. Okay, so we found those two. The lion monuments are near here, so we'll go for those next. They're down here. Let's go back the way we came. It stinks like rotten dead fish down here because of that chewed up shark. If we hear if we pass someone who's chattering about there's a new case we can do, and we have to do the like eavesdropping thing. If we get near that as well while we're doing this, I will stop to do it real quick. We get through here? Yes. Yes, we can. I'm constantly keeping my eyes skyward looking for that tower. I kind of remember the shape of it. This one I'll admit, found this by freaking accident. I was actually homing in on something else, I think. And as I ran along here, I was like, oh, this kind of looks like the tower. I mean, it looks like it's got a clock face, and this one doesn't. It's like a dark circle, but I think that's just my graphics not loading the asset. But I was like, it kind of looks like it, and it was down the alleyway, and oh yeah, there they are. There are two lions near the town hall. That's like, oh, you sneaky sods, you know. Oh, there it is. I see it. I see it. Get out of the way.
Nice find. It was well hidden, but no match for this dynamic duo.
You did nothing. I did all the work. Shut up, John. I mean, if Sherlock tells John to shut up, he's kind of telling himself to shut up. So, yeah. Navy Yard is near here, kind of. Yeah. Oh, we were close to that. Anyway, we'll go back the way we came. Okay. But yeah, we're looking for like a kind of a fat tower that is rounded-ish, but not round. It's more like octagonal, with like a slightly conical roof and like arches on each face of the tower, just under the cone. That's kind of what we're looking for. So if we see it, we'll grab it. If we don't find it, we don't find it. We'll just carry on. I'm not going to obsess over it too much. I was doing this mainly because I was kind of hoping we'd get some money so that I can buy some more of my family heirlooms. 2 carriages. It says they're down. I haven't actually looked for where the boxes are. So I just kind of looked to confirm it was the place. Okay, 2 carriages here. And it's in one of them. This one. Yep, there it is. Oh, there's a little note. Cassia lived for the rare moments. When her lover returned from long voyages at sea, he promised to one day remain on the island with her forever. With the new little spark inside of Cassia, she hoped to find her happiness. Her lover promised to stay with her forever. One morning, however, he escaped. At the edge of the... He escaped? Wait a minute. What? Whoa. He escaped? Was he a prisoner? Is this a misery situation? Sure. Yeah, she should have hobbled him. One morning... God, that scene. Ouch. One morning, however, he escaped. At the edge of the cliff, Cassia watched her lover disappear beyond the horizon. With a swan dive, she ended her life. Ooh, this is dark. This took a dark turn. The harbour is now believed to be cursed. But do not fear. Our Governor Sinclair intends to make this place safe for everyone. Oh, great.
I think we're getting the hang of this.
All right. Yeah, I'm sure he will. I'm sure he'll get a handle on it. Yeah. Yeah, look at the shape of that. That's kind of what if I see that, or if anybody does, scream. Maybe not quite scream, but you know. The next one is over here. I did go to the newspaper to see if I could buy a new one, and they said they're sold out. Fast travel man. Take me over here. That's where this one is. In here. While we're here, It underneath and... Oh! Oh! Help me, John! I'm gonna drown. Ah. I mean, I thought it was this one. Yeah. Yeah, look. Oh, it's there. It's on the... Greetings from Sir William Sinclair. Welcome, dear traveler. Look around you. This park is this island. This park is an island. I'm like, no, it isn't. This park, this island, all of it has been created for you. For me? Dream big in Cordona and spend big. Spend your money. This is only the start of an exciting adventure. I'm sure you will fall in love with the island once you feel your life would be empty without Cordona. Then it will be my privilege to welcome you once again as a citizen.
It was in the very place marked on the treasure map.
John, we've been through this. That's how treasure maps work. God, that's terrible. I don't like this governor at all. Ugh. All right. We can go for this one next, I guess. Let me just... Can I maybe stand up here and get a decent view of the area along there? I can't really see any towers poking up anywhere. Trying to get a kind of a height advantage. See if I can see the one we're looking for. I haven't really scrutinized this area. I don't think it would be near, but I'm just kind of hoping I could see it in a distance, like a similar shape of a tower. What is that over there? Bless you. No. This isn't it. These are just the tops of the houses. Yeah. Okay. Well, I might as well run there. We're not that far. It's as close to the next fast travel point now as it is to this, so I may as well just run. Yeah, this was the place we were at in the previous case with the weirdos. I still don't know if I got that one right or not. Blaming the butler, basically, the major domo of the house. It felt right, I'll say that much. The side over here, I think. Actually, can I afford any of this stuff yet?
This is by local artists. My goods will
Yeah, this is the art place. I can afford some of it. We can get the portrait of Jack Gleason. It looks like him. It looks like he's going to rule over King's Landing like a tyrant. John, you are not permitted to rule over King's Landing like a tyrant, okay? And then Sherlock and his mother. There we go. We'll get that one. I'm just trying to, you know, get all the furniture to finish that side mission as well. And I feel like we're not making a lot of money. That's why I want to do this, because I think, well, we'll probably get money from that. Ah, Jesus, there's tentacles in my chat. Hello, Urana. I should have known that'd be you. Hello, how's it going? Hi, where are we at now? We did the quest. I was just saying we did the quest in the masquerade party thing where we then all get arrested, and Vogel, who I still kind of believe might be Moriarty, was arrested as well because he had a letter on him, and we had to figure out who done it. And I blamed it all on the Major Domo. Eventually, after much agonizing, like just reasoning out the facts, I was like, it only makes sense if it's this guy. Nothing else does. But I also went easy on him, so that's where we left it. I hadn't really done anything else, I think. We were doing a couple of side missions, I think, before that. But I think we spent most of last stream doing that one case, so... And now... Totally can't remember the masquerade. You don't remember the one with the sacrificial altar in the back room, and the guy, the actor who'd been stabbed in the heart. with that weird dagger with the dragon on it that we see again in the Awakened. Yeah, that one. Yeah. So yeah, now I remember. Ah, good. So now I'm just doing the first stage of the treasure hunt, try to get more money. How are you doing? How's things? How's your head? You've had a lot of headaches lately. Hopefully you're not getting very many right now. The Salacia Yacht Club? Yacht Club? That's a tongue tire right there. The island has protested against the renovation of the why can't I say the word yacht today? Renovation of the yacht club as an unnecessary luxury. However, once Governor Sinclair presented a yachting tournament, the protesters reluctantly agreed that it was a necessary investment. I bet they fucking didn't. Just as the Romans, the people of Cordona were hungry for entertainment to escape the daily burdens of ordinary life. Give them spectacle! Hail our governor.
Another treasure located. Let's
Jesus Christ, this
celebrate.
governor is like... do we want to actually talk real world politics right now? I don't. I really don't. You had a headache again today too? Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Mostly because I used extra strong alcohol to mix with window cleaner to clean my car windows. Okay, I'm glad for that last part of that sentence. Otherwise, I'd have been like, what the fuck? I was like, don't drink that. Like, yeah, just the strongest alcohol I can get. White spirits, the kind that you would use to clean brushes. Mix it with window cleaner. What a night. Gee, don't do that, kids at home. That's a death sentence. Yikes. I was like, yeah, I'd have a headache after drinking that too, but no, I get it. So it's the fumes then, basically, yeah. All right, this one took me a while, this snug gazebo. And as I was running around, I'm like, I'm homing in on every round building on the map. And then as I came here, I'm like, oh yeah, it's got those columns with the, I don't know what it's, there's an architectural term for it, I'm sure, with that, like, yeah, that, like, rail around the top or whatever it is, that, yeah. But here it is. I'm guessing it's in the fountain. Or next to it. Or somewhere in... Ah, there it is. Yes, I see you.
We found the treasure. You and I make a good team.
Yeah, you'd not drink that. No, don't. Really don't. This one is actually not for consumption. It's that part of a destination that you need to throw out because it's distillation. Yeah, that you need to throw out because it's poison. Yeah. Yeah. Definitely. But yeah, I would imagine being anywhere in the vicinity of those fumes would give anybody a headache. Yeah. All right. I have no idea where this tower could be. I feel like I want to also try to find a couple more coins as well. I don't think I'm really going to see it on the map either. So I think it's going to be one of those things that I'm just going to look for as we carry on. But we could look for a coin collection. So let's see, where's another one we could go for? What about this one down here then? Yeah. Let's go there. What tower? In the Treasure Island Stage 1, I'm looking for that tower there that's in the picture. It's kind of a hexagonally kind of thing with arches on every face and a conical looking roof with like a point on it. And it looks like it's not part of a building. It looks like it stands alone and it's near some like raised areas, like steps going up. Look, if you see, look, and it's like you need to be there. There's like an archway you've got to go through, and it's just through there. Something in the eastern part of town. That was my thought as well. I ran around there a lot before the stream, and couldn't really see anything that really jived with it. But it's also so crowded and hemmed in there that it's kind of hard to see the like, you know, structures anyway that you're standing next to, if you know what I mean. So you're just kind of in like alleyways and, you know, it's not very open, basically. I'm going to go and see if I can find this coin. I think we're going to have to go through here. And I bet it's up here somewhere. I need to pin the thing as well. That's right. Otherwise we can't do the special looking thing. What is this? There are 2 locations in Grand Seri that caused a great deal of trouble over the long period of time for the local police patrols. First is situated at the spot where you're reading this note. Second, at a similar structure near the crossing of Vernet Street and Baskerville Street. At midnight, a group of vandals would regularly leave obscene graffiti depicting local aristocratic families near one of the 2 points. I studied these occurrences and noted the following details. The graffiti's appearance depended upon the direction of the police patrol. Each time the police patrol would set out from the station toward the yacht club, graffiti would be waiting for them at point 2. Each time the police would patrol, would head in the opposite direction, graffiti would appear at point 1. It was obvious to me that the culprits communicated the police patrol's approach somehow. There was no direct vision between the 2 points, however, so they must have used an intermediary location to send warnings from one point to the other. You've hidden the coin at that spot. Wow. Yikes. Yes, get the first Baskerville. I love the little notes to, the little nods, sorry, to Sherlock stuff. It's good that I played it so long ago I can't remember much now. Yeah. Okay, so, oh my goodness. So from the police station to the yacht, Baskerville Street is up here. And it carries on. Mm-hmm. Okay, so the first spot is here. And the second spot was somewhere else. Let me just reread this, just so it all makes sense. Let's see. Vernet Street and Baskerville Street. So it's here. It's basically here. Between here and here, and a lookout, not which would have a view of each location, but neither have a view of each other because the street's slightly curved, right? So that's what they're saying. So the lookout would be somewhere around here. Okay. Obscene graffiti. Wild dragon in the background, I know, right? The dragon goes where the dragon wishes. She's gotta head out shortly, so... Oh, you getting... Oh, right, she's getting changed now, okay. I hadn't noticed the time. Have you got the thing you need? Your paperwork? Yep. Okay. Nice. So Vernet Street is where the square is with the statue, I believe. Here, right. So the cops would come along here, and then they would see the graffiti. If I can see it anywhere. Yep. Drive safe. I wonder if I'm supposed to actually find the graffiti or if it's findable, just to kind of help me locate it, but I don't think it would be. So lewd, I know we're going to get banned off Twitch for that, but worth it. I know, kissing on stream. Oof. A coin is hidden in an object used for communication. The vandals only struck at night. Intermediary point 1 can be seen from point 1 and point 2. The intermediary point, so it can be seen from 1 and 2. I mean, the only thing I think would be seeable is that bridge. I think that's kind of what I need to do, is go to both and then look and see if I can, like, see what's visible from both locations. Because the other point is over here, right? This point in here is where the other vandals would strike. And if you look, you can see the bridge there as well, but nothing else because that rocky wall is in the way and the building and so on. Did I know that Twitch broke Kappa? I heard, yeah, they did a Battlefield 6 thing, right? No, is it Battlefield or Black Ops? Whatever the new fucking shooter is. I don't know, I don't pay attention. With the replacers and shit. It's Black Ops, not Battlefield, isn't it? They did a Black Ops. I mean, is it? I don't know. Call of Duty, isn't it? Black Ops, yeah. So, yeah, they did that. And they did the whole, like, Peter Stormare Kappa face. I haven't seen it. I haven't actually looked at it yet, but they put a replacer in, which I think is kind of funny. You know, like, it's on-point marketing. It's understanding a brand. But at the same time, yeah, getting rid of the original Kappa, well, I mean, it wouldn't make sense if they didn't. So it's not that they broke it, it's just that they took it away. In order to make the thingy make sense, you know. Here we go. Hi. Found it.
One of a kind made as a proposal to the British.
If they kept it around, it wouldn't make any sense to have a replacer.
Successive copper coins had a seated figure of Britannia.
Nice. Britannia! Rule Britannia!
A British grain to replace the habber on Malta. Mother had a relative in the Maltese government who gave this unique coin as a wedding
with
gift.
the Kuno, you get up.
Yeah, they didn't replace Kuno because they'd get fucked up. Oh, Jesus. And honestly, you know, I've heard that some people are kind of pissed about it as well. They're like, bloody hell, they just sold out. Yeah, it's like, yeah, they've got to make money. That's how things work. I'm sorry, but they do. they need to make money to keep the platform running. So, yeah. It's like, I know the Kappa is well loved and everything, but at the end of the day, it's just an emote. It'll be back after the promo's done. Provided they haven't truly broken it. Because if they have, then, well, that is gonna suck, but... yeah. If they can't put it back afterwards, then, well... I can't imagine they wouldn't be able to inject a damn emote back into the system. That would be pretty easy. Okay, so the other coin is around... well, the clue is around here somewhere. Alright, Mycroft, what have you done with my coin? You pain in the ass, self-righteous little shit. Here it is. There we go. Which side does this open? Just noticed on the map there are buildings next to each other that look like an A and D. There are? I didn't notice that. I'll have a look in a moment. Over the years, I've noticed that people who are involved with dubious business have strange obsessions with back entrances. Saw a bunch of that in the mansion, didn't we? Yeah. It is as if they believe that the simple act of not entering through the front door to the place of their secret meeting makes them invisible. I can see that being the case. The other trait that a great many conspirators share is a love of art. Vogel. The Legacy Theatre is Southern Scaladio is a prime place for brewing intrigue. I've spent hours with a spyglass observing one of the back entrances to the theatre, noting that people passing up and down the stairs and the times at which they did so. After a few weeks, I have begun to see interesting patterns that have led to quiet arrests. Well then, they were arrested for going in through the back entrance, which I think at one point would get people arrested, but not the way we're talking. This coin I have hidden inside a toy boat and left it floating underneath my observation point. Don't worry, I've tied it to a rock so it doesn't float too far away. Always observe that back entrance, yeah. So, Mycroft, what you're saying is you've got your eye on people's back entrances. I didn't ever imagine you as that kind of person. So, the question is, what is the back door of the theatre here? Is it here? I mean, is this the front entrance where people come in, or do they come in at the park entrance? I don't know. Now, we are looking for a body of water, though, and the only water I can think of is here. Like, if he's left a toy boat, like, floating, he literally says he left it floating, didn't he? Let's, hidden inside a toy boat and left it floating underneath my observation point. There's another building between those, so it's aid. Which buildings are we looking at? You mean here? A, I, and D? I guess, yeah. Kind of does, doesn't it? Yeah, that's where the Red Cross are based, I think, in Cordona. Taking their advertising a little too far. This could be the... I mean, this looks like the front, though. I'm sorry, this just looks like the front, Mycroft. But any entrance can be the front entrance, really. And the fact that he said he left it underneath his observation point... Well, his observation point could have been here, because he's got a view of the entrance. And he left the toy boat floating around here somewhere. And left it tied to a rock. So it wouldn't drift too far away. The fact that he acknowledges that it could drift at all means it won't necessarily be under the bridge, but... yeah, what rock did he leave it tied to? I don't think it's here, though. Otherwise we'd be seeing it, wouldn't we? But his observation point, the way it's worded, would be a bridge going over water. Are there any more bridges? That is the question. But it's where is there water? Unless he was sitting on top of the fountain. No. He perched his back entrance on the top of the fountain and sat down. This is a drunken frat party right here, if I ever saw one. It's like, get off me! I'm putting you in the fountain! No, put me down, mate. I don't want my bum wetting. Going fountain. Impress the lady. Look at it. It looks exactly what he's trying to do. He's like just carrying the dude to the fountain to be like, I'm going to throw him in. Or throw him in. It's going to be fucking funny. Nope. Okay, nothing here. Get money, get paid. We need some more money. How's it going, Talon? How are you feeling today? Hopefully you're on the mend, because during your stream you sounded very rough. Wolf's looking to get wet. Not really, no. But I may have to. Sometimes you have to get wet, guys. There's no ifs or buts about it. You must get wet. This alleyway, I mean, if he has a spyglass as well, standing on that bridge is a bit of a waste of a spyglass, to be honest, but what if he was down here somewhere and that was his observation point? He could have put a fucking bucket of water down for all we know to put the toy boat in. You know what I mean? Like, he could have done that. Drink some water. Still rough, but not as rough. That's good. Respiratory issues seem to stick around. They do. They're hard to shake if it gets in your lungs, especially. Yeah, because he could be up there. But that means the toy boat would be down here. And I don't think so. Yeah, no. I don't think we're on the right track here. It's a case of just understanding what is the rear entrance to this place. Where is the back door to the theater? But look, he would have a viewpoint from up there, but there's nothing below it. So we're looking for somewhere high up with the potential for there being a body of water. Swear to God, Mycroft, if you put it in here, Mycroft, I'm going to find you and I'm going to hurt you. I'm going to make John hurt you. Oh. Okay. I was like, is this a river? No. But there is a view kind of here. It could also, I wouldn't put it past him for it to be a fucking balloon or something. You know what I mean? Like a hot air balloon. John! Get out of there, John. What you doing?
What should we do with a drunken sailor? What should we do with a drunken sailor?
Sell him some ice cream by the look of you, bro.
Sailor early in the morning.
You know, if you put it in like a little balloon or something, tethered to a rock holding it up, is another possibility. Because I'm thinking, oh, water, naturally, if it's a toy boat, but it could be like a boat, like a gondola under a dirigible of some kind, you know, like a balloon with a little gondola. But I'm not seeing any balloons. And I don't think you would have had a very good view from here because that tree's kind of in the way. But this is years ago. The tree might not have been grown though. What? What is this? What is with this? I'm questioning things. What is this? Got it in your lungs almost immediately. Ugh, now you're expelling stuff and it hurts. I can imagine. Need to think like Mycroft, and he always thinks about ways to mess with Sherry. Oh, yeah, exactly. I'm just wondering if this graffiti is a clue. Because look, it's a boat. Yeah, Sherlock, I feel that too is like, oh, for God's sake. It's a boat. But what does that tell me? Hid the coin in a toy boat that should be floating underneath his observation point. He is very specific about that. He wouldn't be like, ha, I lied. It's somewhere else in the city. You know. Although, there is water down here. Let's have a look at this water down here then. Hello? I was here before the lockdown. Oh yes, Sokolov. We had COVID back then? What? Are we talking about a different plague? It's too early for influenza. 3 stream streak! Yeah. Thank you for sharing. And again, I wouldn't have a very good view from here either. Look at this shit. It's like he barely sees the side of the building. Unless it was looking from one of those windows, but... I don't know what to make of this. This is interesting. There's a friggin' there's a padlock I can interact with, but all it does is give me some kind of cryptic message here before the lockdown. And it's not from Mycroft. But you could imagine this, I mean, there's a boat here. This would once have had water in it, right? This once had water in it. And the water has receded. So, it could be around here. And it's just sitting on the ground now. Again, time has passed. Mycroft being made a fool of by time itself, bro. I imagine if it were James, someone would be in a super perilous position. If it were James? You never seen that graffiti. You mean James Moriarty? Is it James Moriarty? Moriarty's name was James, wasn't it? I can't remember now, actually. It just felt natural when I said it, but now I'm questioning my reality, so please help. But yeah, if it were... I believe Moriarty is messing with us in this game already. We've already had, like, an encounter with Moriarty, you know... Yes, I said at least this is Mycroft, not Moriarty. Did you? Why did you say that? I don't see that message. If you did send that message, it didn't come through. So I'm sorry if I missed it. I'm not using Twitch chat, though. I'm using my bot's chat to keep an eye on chat lately.
A Zecchino of the Republic
So
of
maybe
Venice.
it's glitchy.
This one dates back to Marino Faliero, who was executed for attempting a coup. Big ambition. Organization.
It's in your stream streak message. I see it now. Here's the thing. My bot, unlike Twitch chat, my bot doesn't show me in my chat window events like Twitch chat does. Yeah. But I do have my activity feed open on OBS, and it's over there. So I see it now. You use OBS as chat. I used to do. I started using the bot because I found OBS chat also lacked some moderation function. I don't know why. I can't do certain moderation things in it by point and click. So it was getting annoying whenever a bot snuck through past the filters. And I was like, click, and I'm like, why don't I have ban options? And the bot does. So I was like, okay, fine. I'll do that.
One wealthy collector wanted this coin so badly that he dared to intrude upon my father's funeral.
Remind myself.
Mycroft showed him the door.
Yes, he showed him the door. He's like, look at this door, isn't it very nice? Yeah, I'll have to remind myself in the future when messages like that come through, there can be messages attached to them, and I should probably read them because I keep forgetting that's a thing. All right, well, I smarted that one out. I smooth-brained my way. Ooh. Oh, this was like somebody throwing up for a second, like. Yep. This is a very dark area. So what the fuck is this place? Why is this so dark here? It's very dark and mysterious, yes. Then there's light again. Oh. So yeah, he, I guess he just stood on this little bridge here then. And this is where he was watching from, I guess. Alright, cool. I figured it out. Did I watch the Benedict Cumbersome Sherlock? I did. I've watched it all. Captain Mime Palace, yeah. I thought it was okay. I'm in two minds about it as a series. It was a lot of fun. It was fun, but I kind of also, like, I don't know, I was disappointed from the first episode. It got good. My favorite one is the Baskerville episode. It is very, very good because it does feel more like Sherlock Holmes at that point. You know? Whereas the very first episode, he's kind of puzzling out that something's going on, and then he is just literally told what's happening by the guy that's doing it. And it just kind of takes the fun out of it, you know? It really just took... Where am I going, by the way? I'm running in the wrong direction. Is there a coin up here? There isn't a coin up here. There's a coin down here, and I'm going the wrong fucking way. In fact, where's there a fast travel? Where is there a fast travel? I'm going to use one of those instead. Go to the nearest coin. A bit over the top, but enjoyable. Yeah, I would say that, yeah. A bit over the top, but enjoyable. As the series goes on, it gets good. I kind of liked their Moriarty, in a way. He was interesting. Very interesting. But overall, yeah, like I said, the very first episode, as I watched it, I was digging it, I was enjoying it, I was waiting for the reveal, I was waiting for... Cause it's like all he's doing is gathering and gathering and gathering, and then bam, he gets it at the end. You know what I mean? But he's already kind of solved it anyway, and figured it out. But in this case, he hadn't figured anything yet. He hadn't gotten around to doing any figuring. He was just gathering information, and then the guy's like, oh, I think you want to get in my taxi, Mr. Holmes? You know, and it was like... I mean, that was part of the whole, like, penny drop for him, seeing the taxi medallion on the dude, you know, who came to pick him up. And he realized then, this is our killer. But then it was like, now I'm just going to tell you what I'm doing. I've got these two pills, you see, and it's just like, and then I've got a gun anyway, and it's just like, I don't know. It just took me out of the moment. It just took me a little bit out of the moment. So... The Baskerville story is my favorite because it's always got that dangerous supernatural slant I really love. Exactly. That's exactly it. Where even Holmes is questioning whether it's possible. Because that's Sherlock Holmes. Whereas in the first episode, there is no questioning what is or isn't possible. Hell, I was waiting for him to start throwing crazy ass theories about hypnosis around, and that never even happened. And because obviously he needs to disprove everything. You go in with every available theory, and then he disproves them one by one by one by one by one, until he arrives at the, as the classic says, you know, eliminating all possibilities, whatever remains, however improbable, must be the answer, right? He doesn't even get a chance to do any of that. And they could have showcased that entire methodology at that point, and they didn't. Do I need to have this? But the Baskerville one, he's questioning everything, and he goes so far as to test whether or not it's true by fucking with poor Watson, you know what I mean? It's just... But at one point, he was genuinely scared that there is indeed a supernatural hound lurking out there. Is it up here? Ah, it's here. Here it is. Here it is. Here it is. You think you're clever, Mycroft, but even I know how to use stairs, for God's sake. Here's a hot take for you. My favorite Moriarty is the Legion of Extraordinary Gentlemen. James Moriarty, the so-called Napoleon of crime. Now I'm the Phantom. I'm one of the few people who really likes that movie, actually. But I know it's based off of a comic book series, right? It's like based off of graphic novels, and it doesn't do the graphic novels justice. That period of time, a lot of crossovers from like that medium to like movies didn't do the source material much justice anyway. So, you know, but I never read the graphic novels. So I didn't have any nostalgia to break, you know what I mean? And people really didn't like it. I like that movie. I can watch that movie often. It's fun. Oh, we got an ad break starting in a few moments. I'll probably still be trying to figure this out when you guys get back anyway, so... Yeah. But what about the movie Moriarty? I mean, as much as I'm sad that the Robert Downey Jr. movies kind of just ended on the second one, and it felt rushed. It's like they were building Moriarty up in the first movie, which is fucking excellent. And then in the second movie, they just put him straight up front and center and were like, here we go. He's the villain. He's the bad guy. And they're going to stop him. And they stop him at Reichenbach Falls. And it's like, okay, that was fine. But I would have preferred that to be a middle movie where Moriarty is revealed at the end. You know what I mean? But well, I get it. It's all right. I never noticed there's a Moriarty in the League movie until now. You didn't? They literally say his name when confronting him at his big mountain icy fortress. You've seen the movie years ago. It might have, yeah, it might be one of those things that you've just forgotten the detail. It's just mentioned like once that here's James Moriarty, you know. So yeah, it's easily forgettable, I suppose. But I loved that movie. I thought it was great. But I did like Jared Harris as Moriarty as well. I feel like he did a good job with I don't know, this intellectual, sinister aspect of him. Too young, didn't pay attention to details. Yeah, well, that's fair enough. Here at the building where you found this note, I had once had an encounter that showed me in practice that luck is supremely unreliable. It was intended that I should meet with a contact who knew the names of some high-ranking foreign spies inside the Cordona military. I was waiting inside the building when I heard a distant gunshot. I looked out from the front door and I saw my contact dead on the street below. I observed his wounds. Judging by the bullet's entry point, he was shot from a northwest direction. From a very high vantage point, the shooter was exceptionally lucky. The bullet hit an artery and his target died within a matter of seconds. I quickly deduced the point from where the shot was made. I ran there and saw a police officer who was questioning a suspicious man in ruffled clothes near the gate of Vernet Street. I noticed gunpowder residue on his hands and realized that this was our shooter, held by an overly diligent policeman. A pure accident, but one that demonstrates how luck can turn in an instant. However, the shooter was carrying no gun. Knowing where he shot from and where he was stopped by the police, I easily found the place where he disposed of a weapon. That's where you'll find the coin. Search between the roots of the smaller of two trees. Again, this is old. We've already seen how time has changed the place in the last one. So we're going to find the same here, I bet. Is that the trees are pretty fucking big now. Hell, there might even be stumps cut down, gone. Yeah. Looking at the release date, it was 20 years ago. Whew. Man, that feels old. And I believe Sean Connery was basically spurred on to quit acting by that movie because he felt that the people working on it and like the actual, I don't know if it was the anything to do with like the crew, probably more like the director staff and so on. He thought they were idiots. He thought they were really bad at doing what they were supposed to do, and he was like, fuck this acting lark. So, okay. So he was from here, wasn't it? Yeah. Here at the building where you found this note, I had an encounter, intended to meet a contact. He was waiting in the building and he heard a gunshot, looked out from the front door, saw the contact dead on the street below. Is this the front door then? Is this where he came out and found the contact dead? And he was shot from a northeast... Well, he couldn't have been shot from a northeast direction. Not from here. Waiting in the building, heard the gunshot, looked out from the front door, saw my contact dead in the street of the entry point, was shot from the northwest. Northwest. Well, this is south. So the front door isn't here. The front door's around the other side. That's the first thing to get straight here. I can't go around that side. Oh, excuse me, madam. Coming through. What? What? What the fuck? Bro! Shot from a northwest direction. Excuse me, child, I'm solving crime here. Shot from a northwest direction. From a high vantage point, could be that. Like... The dude could have been shot in the street here from there, I guess. If we stand where the body would have been and look for a high vantage point, it's either that or up there. Well, that's very west. There is no back door. There's a lie. There's always a back door. People love using them, we've found out. Okay, so no gun on him. Let's see. The shot was made from the north, so I thought it was stopped by a police... At Vernet Street, near the gate. Okay. Well, Vernet Street is over here. That's this place. Over here. So, he would have left there. Okay. Let's get to the church and follow the path. And find the gate. That might be the best way to do this. Right. There's the church. He was up there. Move, boy! Get out of my way. I'm going to do a couple of Cordona stories after this coin. These coins are a bit of a brain drain, to be honest. It's just a lot of running around. So... Yeah. Would he have been stopped at this gate? Probably the only gate I can think of on Vernet Street that he would have... Because there's no, like, archway on Vernet Street with a gate. Right. Like, that's the rest of Vernet Street. We'll just double check. Yeah. Like it goes all the way down to the statue. There's no archway with a gate. No gated arch. Pretty sure I used guides for the coins because I couldn't be bothered with thinking. If I was just playing this on my own, I probably would as well. But since I'm streaming it, I feel kind of duty-bound to show you guys how smooth my brain really is. And... and just do it, you know? So he was stopped on Vernet Street near the gate. Would be this gate. Must be. Like, from where he shot. I can't get in there, though, can I? No. The gate is doing its job of keeping me out. Move! Ooh. Ooh, it's a bandit lair. Not bothering with that shit because I don't like... I've turned combat off, so what do you do with the bandit lairs? What exactly do you do with the bandit lairs when you've turned combat off? Like, do you just not do them? Mm-hmm. He deduced where the guy might have dropped the gun. Well, I mean, if the guy shot from the church tower, which could be the only real location, and this is the gate, where the goddamn would he have dropped the gun? Like, if the cop stopped him here, he would have dropped the gun inside, in here. Right? And I can't get in there. I don't think so. Unless there's another way in. Oh, coming through. Don't mind me. Oh god. Oh god. Oh, I'm struggling with gravity. Oh boy. Move. I see a Freya in chat. Hello, Freya. Hi, how's it going? I see you peeking in. It's so good to see you. Come on in. It has been so long. I've seen you've been in, like, you know, shut down no contact mode for quite a long while, so I haven't poked and prodded to see how you're getting along, but I do think about you occasionally and it's great to see you. Sorry for my MIA. No, that's no problem. No problem at all. You do what you want, you know, it's your life. I hope all is well now. I guess you were very busy or, you know, stuff was going on and we all sometimes need to just close off, and that's cool. And we have no need to talk about any of it if you don't want to, if it's that kind of stuff, so just as long as everything's good okay now. And either way, it's good to see you. But we're basically running around being big brain. I might have to start from here again. Like, he would have seen the guy shot. And again, I'm thinking it's the church tower. They said northwest. That is very northwest. That balcony there is west. So it couldn't be that building. And he said shot from a very high vantage point. That's very high. I wouldn't call that very high, just kind of high. Frey was busy memeing and wearing sloot heels in Final Fantasy. I mean, I'm assuming you still do, like, commission stuff on Final Fantasy, right? 14, so that's cool either way. A lot of shit happened. That's, yeah, understandable. Oh, man. I don't think we can get into this churchyard. I wonder if we're supposed to do the bandit lair. To get, because the guy must have disposed of it in the yard. That's what I'm considering. What has John got here, by the way? Okay, just stuff about the coin. John, nobody cares about the coin, you nerd. Let's reread it. Not for a while, I got burnt out on the mod comms. Ah, okay. Yeah, that can happen. It really can. Burnout is bad, and it's best to just kind of, if it happens, just do anything else, you know? Like, yeah. Happy lurking, Yuri. Thank you. I see you. I appreciate you. So, where... Should meet the contact. Waiting in the building. Heard the distant gunshot. Looked out from the front door. Saw the dead on the street below. Observed the wounds. Bullet point of entry shot from a northwest direction from a very high vantage point. Exceptionally lucky that the bullet hit an artery and he died within a matter of seconds. Deduced the point from where the shot was made, church tower, ran there, saw a police officer who was questioning a suspicious man in ruffled clothes near the gate at Vernet Street. So it makes it sound like he got to the church, was in the church yard, and saw the suspicious man. Like, if we follow Mycroft's potential route, he would have come this way, right? And then he would have turned here, right? And the church is here. Spent this year doing Sweet Fuck All, but also doing new things like cross-stitch and new games. Nice. Cross-stitch. Excellent. Have you done a lot of that before, or did you just take this up as a new hobby? I'm interested to know. Can I not get up and around here? No, I guess I can't. Okay. I'm just trying to figure out which route Mycroft would have taken. I guess he would have had to run around here after all, because there's no way up to the church around here. But it makes it sound like he got into the churchyard somehow without...
Look who's here.
Going through the gate. Which is weird, because it seems to be the only way in. Unless he went through the bottom entrance there. Put the photos in Discord? Excellent. You've done it before, but this was the first time doing something not from a kit. Ah, okay. That's cool. John shouldn't care much about anything, to be honest. He doesn't exist. I know, right? It's like, God damn it, John. Stop claiming credit for your thoughts. They're my thoughts, rightfully speaking. Yeah, there's no way into this church other than... I mean, he could have climbed up here. He's obviously more athletic than Sherlock. And this is the only gate at Vernet Street. Well, at Vernet Street near the gate. He could have been stopped around here. Or this way. You know? Like, he would have run to the church, and I guess he was near the gate, not at the gate. Hi. Oh, that's too bad. Oh no. Ooh. Wife is back. No.
No.
Famous author in the house. We were just saying I'm gonna get banned off of Twitch for all this smooching on stream. You know, like, no, put the tongue away. Ew. Sherlock was supposed to be pretty athletic. That's true, yeah. I mean, he does all this kind of stuff. And Dragon is back! Yay! Lewd again. I know, Urana. Like, oh. So he would have disposed of the gun. He said he put it between the two smaller trees. Well, of course, this was years ago, so the trees would be much bigger. The only... I don't know. Like, if we can't get into the church yard, would he have disposed of it in the park? I mean, two small trees in the park, maybe? But we can't get over here. Owie. Oh, no. They drew blood. Blood. That's right, Freya. Yes, I got the book done. It is out there. You can do exclamation mark TFS in chat, actually. For book information. Just in general, for anybody interested. TFS, F for Freddy. Or the first sin, I guess, is what it really stands for. I can do that anyway. I've got a button for it. Ah, there it is. I got a button for it. There's a button for that. Man, I don't know what Mycroft did with this coin. I'm going to slap him when I see him. I'm going to be like, Mycroft, you suck. And then I'm going to slap him. No, don't poor Mycroft. He's not poor anyway. He's very rich. Mycroft has lots of money. I don't know. Maybe. He might give some of us some money. This is what we're after right now, is coins that Mycroft stole from Sherlock as a boy and then hid around the town of Cordona. And then he's left cryptic clues in different places as to where we can find them. And yeah, he's a bit of a butt for doing so. I don't know, maybe we do go through the bandit lair. I'm gonna go speak to this guy. Let's see what the bandit lairs do.
Think about this.
Are you looking for trouble?
Are you looking for trouble, mate? You what, mate? Alright, fine, I'm just gonna go in. Oh, you have to do these in challenge modes. Let's see what happens. Yes, Your Honor, he's a dick. He is. And then I'm gonna... Oh, I didn't get the button. I've forgotten how to do this. I've forgotten how to do this stuff. I have to shoot the armor off. And then what do? A, just slap him. Ow, hey. I said A. What?
I couldn't miss the party.
What is
I'm coming for you.
going on with that? Oh, I need to stagger them, don't I? That's right. I hate the combat in this game. It's really dumb. I don't understand why they did this. I don't remember how half of it works, so... Ow! No, it's like puzzly combat thing. It's not hack and slash. You have to like shoot bits of armor off of them and then somehow daze them. I don't remember how to do any of that. No, there isn't one of those either, sadly. And they just insta-hit you all the time. I'm probably just gonna get killed here. Like, there was a button to skip, but I didn't press it in time. It gives you like all of 20 seconds. Here we go, now we can do that. And then that. And then I've got to button mash that. And then knock him down. And while you're doing those things, other people can still shoot at you. Oh, I see. He's got something on his back. The asshole.
No more crime for you.
Give him the pepper snuff.
Oh, Jesus. Snuff that guy. There we go.
I couldn't miss the party.
There we go. Now we're getting it. There we go. And down he goes.
The snuff's ready.
We don't need that. I can just... Dude surrendered. He put his hands up and I still ran over and punched him in the face.
Give him the pepper snuff.
Shut up, John. You give him the pepper snuff.
Time to knock this guy out.
Yeah, but how do I get around behind him? This is so dumb. There we go. Did I just pop up behind him? Hello there. Oh my god, he just went full Obi-Wan on the guy.
The snuff's ready.
Hello there.
Give him the pepper snuff.
Are we done? No, we're not.
Coming.
All right. There we go.
More crime for you and...
The snuff's ready.
Ow, that's my body. How dare you hit it with a knife?
Weaken him first.
I did! Shut up! Oh, that's different guy. There we go. They're clustered together!
For you.
Give him.
Ow, no! Can I hit that thing? There we go. Oh my god, stop stabbing me, you
I
jerk!
couldn't miss the party.
There we go. Discombobulate.
friend.
That's right. Pop.
I'm coming for you.
Pop. Oh, shoot that up there. There we go.
Don't work this way.
What the? He was dazed. Shut up, John.
I'm coming.
All right, fine. Pepper snuff. Screw you. All right. I swear to God, if this is not what I needed to do to solve this damn coin, I'm going to be very annoyed. Oh, no enemies killed. Oh, bong. Discombobulator is the rank I got. Oh, that's good. Then it just spits me back out. But hey, I got 48 money from that, so... But that's not what we needed to do. Oh, gosh. Yeah, I still think the combat is dumb, but, yeah. God damn, what? I don't understand this clue. I really don't. It feels like we're supposed to be able to go inside this area here, and it would be, like, on the ground there. Like, the guy would have disposed of it in the churchyard before running. And then he would have been stopped somewhere on this stretch of road, either here or over there. Because, like, Mycroft's clue says this. I deduced the point where the shot was made. I ran there and saw the police officer who was questioning a suspicious man in ruffled clothes near the gate at Vernet Street, which is where we are. I noticed gunpowder residue on the hands and realized this was our shooter, held by an overly diligent policeman. A pure accident, blah, blah, blah. However, the shooter was carrying no gun. Knowing where he shot from, the church, and where he was stopped by the police, I easily found the place where he disposed of his weapon, and that's where we will find the coin. Look at that, I didn't need the fight. I know. So, he backtracked. And he says that the coin is hidden at a point between the roots of smaller of two trees.
Look who's here.
So the question is, which gate did he stop the dude at? He could have been over here, actually. You know, there's gates over here at these houses. Was there ever a gate here at one point, I wonder? I doubt very much. It could be a gate that doesn't exist anymore. That's a possibility. But I doubt it. The roots of smaller of two trees. Like, it's a case of finding out where the guy was stopped by the cops. And it does make it sound like he didn't get too far away from the actual church gate. Like, a cop nearby probably heard the gunshot. Right? I'm using the little, like, bat vision pulse thing to try to find the pip. Imagine hoping nobody found those coins in all those years. That would be very embarrassing, yeah. Man, I don't know. Why? I don't know. I mean, the only place the guy could have been shot from is the Cordona Abbey. And that's adjacent to Vernet Street, which goes all the way down here, sure. But we've run the whole length of that, and there's no gates. So we can assume they mean a gate of a building where the dude came from, which would be here. But where around here did he get spotted? And there's not really much in the way of trees. I mean, there's these here. But it's not there. And there are... This isn't Vernet Street, so it wouldn't be along here anyway, but just in case. Come on, bat vision. There we go. That little radar pulse thing takes way too long to recharge. Very frustrating. Oh, man. Gotta be in there. I mean, and it looks like we should be able to get in. But we can't. Well, I don't know where this one is. I'm going to have to call that one a bit quits for now and hope I just stumble upon it later, but... yeah. I mean, there's nowhere else that would match. Yeah, so that's how I feel right now, Freya. Just the spinning loading circle in my brain is going off, like, you know, and dial-up modem noises. Angry dial-up modem noises. And there's confused screaming as well. I mean, it makes sense. Northwest, high vantage point, very high.
Bakın kim buradaymış.
The only other thing I can think of is it's that building there where he was shot from. And therefore, the guy made his way up that way and escape, and Mycroft was in pursuit, and that it's along this path somewhere, but that would be dumb. That doesn't track with, like... doesn't track with the statement we were given, you know? So then Mycroft would have passed the gun and had to backtrack, because he would have given chase along here too, right? But there are plenty of trees. Just none in... like, the way that it's worded, you would think it's in pairs. Like, the trees don't necessarily need to be on Vernet Street. The guy was. And again, the trees are either going to be very big or they're going to be chopped down by now. Oh, man. Okay, bored of this. Do something else. We'll come back to that. We still have to find that one treasure chest there, but I am going to do a side story instead. I did buy more stuff for the main hall as well at the house, but when we're doing the main quest, because the main quest is going to take us into the back garden. That's the next thing we need to do. Is like, oh yeah, I remember there's a back garden. So he's going to go there and learn more about what happened to his mom. So, we are near the theatre anyway. John noticed a poster on the wall of the Legacy Theatre located between Bonaparte Street and Juanelia Street? Bonaparte Street is here. And this is the Legacy Theatre. I don't see this other street name. Oh, here it is. Oh, the theater is between those two. Okay. Right. So he wants us to go look at the wall poster. This could just be a brief memory of him and Mycroft around town, or him and his mother around town, or him and his father around town, or just generally stuff. We'll see what it leads to. This is the poster, I guess.
Oh,
Hamlet.
So it has taken root.
What's taken root? As I recall, when we were growing up, this theatre didn't welcome kids.
You've forgotten, John. Come to the back entrance and I'll refresh your memory.
The back entrance. Was Mycroft watching us? Oh my. We're back here at the theatre back entrance. Well then. It would be here, wouldn't it? That actually... No. Okay, just looked like there was a pip there.
Yeah, I still see nothing.
You need to focus, my dear friend. Watch me.
Alright, do I need to pin this? Yes, I do. Yeah, there we go. There we go. You guys in chat need to behave now.
Here
Me
comes
playing
the stage.
Hamlet.
Ring any bells?
We don't need to dwell on the past, Sherry.
This was the day I killed my real friend, John, and replaced him with an imaginary friend. Didn't realize it was a real knife. Moriarty swapped
Hamlet's
it.
mother, Gertrude, taking poison. What was the name of that girl? Oh, Georgina, of course. She was our neighbour.
Oh, I remember her. She liked you.
Well, she wouldn't like you. You don't exist. John as Yorick.
The best supporting actor. My silent scene partner, my Yorick. Your presence inspired me. And brought me to tears.
Yeah, it hurt to know that's all I could be. Inspiration. I couldn't even play the king's ghost. How's that for irony? To be or not to be? Indeed.
I know why you wanted to forget. The show forced you to confront your limits, except no one else would ever see you but me. Why do you think I cried?
Aww. Well, they had an audience.
In the end, the audience was thrilled. I can still hear their roars after the final act.
You were so pleased with yourself when the theatre director came down to admire your work.
Yes, but who else was watching? From over there. Would have been Mycroft. Is that it then? Is there nothing else? Oh, no, there he is. Coming down the... Do we need to focus on him next? Yes.
He applauded. A huge gesture from a man for whom children on stage was an anathema.
Mm-hmm. And then what? Let us in. Oh, cool.
One small step for a man, one giant leap for students of the dramatic arts.
Childhood is a time of naivety. I cannot now imagine seeking a career as an actor, drinking wine all day and gaily treading the boards at night.
Yet you often pretend to be someone else in your search for the truth. You can't act like this side of you disappeared completely.
Quite. This, above all, to thine own self be true.
Mm-hmm. And for some reason, we got 15 money from that. He just realized he had money in his pocket, like, oh. Okay, so that was all that was. Yeah, just the memories of merriments. Ghost Hunter. Strange placard in Silverton mentions sightings of a ghost. Then there's this one here. Actually, I think I want to do this one. This has been, like, hanging over us forever. Silverway at the miner's end. A strange monument of an empty cage near the mines that caught our attention, and John said we take a closer look. Let's go back to the fast travel. I do kind of like doing some of these because, you know, they give us a bit more history about what was going on with him at the time. That was over here. Is there no fast travel there? Okay, I guess we'll go here then. Okay, we want to go north this way. Newsboy, do you have any newspapers?
Nothing new for you, I'm afraid.
All right, well then. Why are you afraid of that? What have you heard about me?
Hi.
Look at these gangsters, these swarthy folk roaming around with their shirts open. That would be up here. Yep. Yeah, this empty, it's like a miner's, like, canary cage.
For the ones who gave their lives in the silver mines, for the safety and prosperity of Miners' End, 1830.
Yeah, this place looks really prosperous, guys. Yikes. Herb! The miner canary made of silver.
It used to contain a silver statue of a miner's canary.
Yeah.
Used by miners to detect fire damp.
It came to life and broke through the bars. Flew away.
This
No,
work was bent a long time ago.
somebody stole the damn thing. Are we supposed to find it?
A symbol of safety and prosperity has vanished from Miners' End, and now only the cage is left to remind the residents of their past glory.
The canary was stolen a long time ago. There's no hope in finding it now, but perhaps someone might know at least something about it. We should ask the people around here.
Missing silver canary, huh? Let's just ask this guy right here. Yo there, bro. Rap with me. Do you know this?
Help me, please.
So you think if you have money,
Ah, right, we gotta.
your whims?
Mm-hmm.
No, sir.
Pure silver? Somebody needed it to fight a werewolf. Maybe. Yes. Everybody knows that werewolves are allergic to silver birds. We need to dress up as a poor person. A worker, maybe. That's right. So we need to put on worker's garb. That'll make us look like a worker, apparently. What about any headgear? Put on this very scruffy... Apparently, the ice cream... Is the ice cream man going to save us? Oh my god, yes. Yes, that's even more appropriate. Like, oh, you're an honest worker. You serve ice cream to people, you do. I'll talk to you. Look what else I got. The eye patch. Yep, we got that from the first treasure chest. Now all we need, hear me out guys, all we need now is a snakeskin jacket Yeah. Some alligator shoes, wingtips with the, chrome tips on them. Mm-hmm. Little knife. You could be Majima. No, it's not the only game I ever play. Okay, we can put some stubble on. What about mutton chops? Nah, they don't work for this. And then we move to Tokyo. Yes, exactly. And we solve crimes, there instead. Yeah, I think this might work. As goofy as it is. He might only talk to poor people as well. I don't know. Like, hello, sir. I'm an honest working man. Can you tell me things? This is a different person now. The other guy's gone. It's his turn to hold this wall up.
May I ask you something?
I'm too tired for your questions.
Okay, he's just tired. Well, anybody else around here who I can have a natter with? Excuse me, people down here, can I have a word? What about you folks?
Excuse me, just one question.
Where do you get the idea that I'll help someone like you?
Whoa.
Get lost.
Yeah, Majima Holmes, exactly, yeah.
Do you know anything about this?
Bonk.
I'm too tired for your questions.
No.
Oh, I am bored. Call me when you find the answer.
Shut up, John. Do not but moan, you do. Always whining, never a solution. Oh my god, what is he doing? John's like working out here. Dude, enough of the flexing. Alright, I guess we have to look poor. We don't need to look worky, we need to look poor. What would make us look poor? I guess that's the poorest clothing we have? Really? I don't have anything more disheveled? Well, apparently the tracksuit looking thing is gonna get us what we need. All right, that could work too. Yeah, none of this works either. What about that? Oh my god, yeah, we need to scar up the face a bit as well. All right, John can stay as an ice cream man, though. Hello, what? I've got a question for... Oh, he's too busy trying to debt collect. I'll leave him be. Say no more, mate. I'll move on. Hello, fellow criminals. Can I have a word?
Help me, please.
Hey, you're a lucky man. I know about this.
Maybe they didn't like the pink. Who doesn't like pink? Come on. These people. The story of the Silver Canary. Locals told of the story of the Silver Canary of Miner's End. There were times when Miner's End was prosperous, but that era came to an end when the silver mines were exhausted. Soon afterwards, investors lost interest in the mining on Cordona, which caused severe unemployment and poverty on the island. From a symbol of safety and prosperity, the canary turned into a reminder of loss. Also, it was made of silver, so it was kind of valuable. People say that the Flowers of Good public house is a seat of local legend telling. It's near the alleyway at the northern part of Lestrade Road. Lestrade. Well. Flowers of Good. There it is. So we just kind of want to go down, left, right. So left here. And right here. I get the feeling this is a pub. Oh, these people were talking? Ooh. Can I eavesdrop?
My grandma, God bless her, had known the man who was doomed us all.
Alright. What happened to the canary and why? Here we go.